2025 Rugby 10's Youth Invitational, our first final. Boys under 14. Belmont taking on the Cape Town Wild Dogs. A trophy on the line and $500 for the winning team. The Cape Town Wild Dogs have seen their path here by beating the South Osseous Raptors 27-10. They beat the Rhinos 30-0. They lost earlier today against Belmont 12 points to 5. Belmont, the only undefeated team in the under-14 division, to beat the Rhinos 31-5. They beat the South Osseous Raptors 45-7. And we mentioned the win earlier today. A repeat of this final. They won 12-5 just a few hours ago. So here we go. John Jansen, the coach of the Belmont Shore side, the Cape Town Wild Dogs in their black and yellow, kicking off from right to left, coached by Chris Erasmus and Dak Harrison-Jones. Chris Erasmus joined the Rhinos in the 10s in 2021, a South African rugby legend. Got to see the legends been in Portugal in recent times. So here we go, the finals underway. 10 minutes each way, 10 players aside. Is picked up by Belmont Shore in white and blue. Early possession for them as they look to drift on the outside. Sending a good contact point there from Cinco Ramirez on the outside. Ramirez has got tremendous speed, just hauled in. And it was a great cover tackle in the end from the Wild Dogs. They look to go quickly for the line. Nobody's there, so they play on. Enterprising play here from the side from Cape Town, South Africa. Little dummy throw in there from Ari Ben, Zander Matias. Now, a little bit of width here for the Wild Dogs. Very close to the touchline. They spin it back in superbly. Nice interplay here in the boys under 14 final. Some big tackles, the ball spins the other way. Here it comes to Kieran Bottrell. And it's Belmont Shore that will take possession back here. The Wild Dogs losing possession, giving a scrum here, as we'll have some first aid support coming onto the field here. This Cape Town Wild Dog side, Alexander Wood, who's wearing jersey number 7. He was a player that scored an unbelievable try against Belmont with a brilliant kick through earlier today. But it wasn't enough for his side as some of the subs get ready to come onto the field. 10 different countries represented, players from New Zealand, South Africa, the United States, France, Tahiti, Mauritius, Mexico, and many more as well. They have combined here for this week-long gathering before the first competition on Friday and Sunday. They'll be here for 3 weeks in camp, making new friends from around the globe, which is this beautiful part of this rugby community. It's international flair. Chatting to some of the coaches with all the different language barriers as well. Some of them are using ChatGPT, they'll be using Siri to ask for translation so they can get their message across. But these players, the girls and boys, are absolutely loving being here in sunny California for the 2025 edition. Next weekend will continue as well. Friday and Sunday, 2 brilliant match days, more champions crowned next Sunday. But today, the business end of the competition is fully and truly here. 0-0 the score in this boys under 14 final. Belmont Shore with ball. Ramirez, who's very good, gets the loop around. He's got tremendous speed as well. He whips one wide, and here goes Aaron Camacho. He takes a contact point, loses possession there as Bottrell can't help out. So now a big hit comes in from Belmont Shore for the Wild Dogs with ball in hand. Oh, huge upending tackle again. That's a couple in a row. Nothing happening there for Ari Ben, Lorenzo Matias. Wild Dogs look to pick and shake this one wide. Some big shots again coming in, and they drift across field, running out of space. Somebody needs to straighten as they hit the contact point, and Belmont Shore come flooding in. Looking to get the pinch, and they do. They get the penalty, arm comes up. Some very creative play there, and some strong defensive side there too. Kalani Mahuka was the one that got involved. Ivan Rodriguez now moves it to the left-hand side, so here we go. Lafo, he's been very good on Friday. He floats one wide, does the big frame of Mark Lafo. And again, it's the Wild Dogs covering some big tackles on that far side. And they get possession back. End-to-end stuff from both sides. And the Wild Dogs guilty of taking the contact and getting possession pinched. But this time it's Belmont that concede at scrum time. So will be opportunity here for the Wild Dogs to work with. We mentioned what a great weekend we've had. We've got to thank our partners Pepperpod as well as Pool RX, the #1 mineral algicide for pools. Less chemicals, more fun in the pool, healthier lifestyles. They've been a great proponent of the sevens game across the last 5 years or so. Now, what can the Wild Dogs do here? Big tackles coming in, looking for the offloads. Aside from Cape Town. The full international franchise have it on the near side. Here they go. A couple of good little steps back in field to play. Chris Erasmus, their coach, looks on, see if they can connect out wide. It's a good play. And now, look at a bust free yet again. Great skills. Fighting the one-handed tackle. And finally, take it upfield. It's the best attacking opportunity yet for the Wild Dogs. But do they send enough people into the breakdown? Wood is there. He gets the fend, but concedes the penalty. So Alexander Wood and his side pinged. That was a courageous breakout. Belmont in midfield, Andrew Hughes. Down the line it goes. Brandon Robertson is there as well. And here's Aaron Camacho on the far side. Camacho feeds it back in beautifully. Still with Belmont Shaw. Team based in Long Beach, California. Have it on the bounce. William Phillips again across field they go. Nice offload from Ramirez. That was very close to connecting on that far side. A real battle in this final. $500 on the line for the winning team. To big kick over the top from the Cape Town Wild Dogs. A massive kick, in fact. Belmont have to go all the way to collect. They're being chased here. Fits up superbly though. Pass is there to Brandon Robertson. He's by himself now. Robertson tries to go on the outside. Wild Dogs are there. They're flooding him. Hit the deck. They must release. Ball's been pushed back. And the Wild Dogs get a penalty. That was a superb bit of strategy. He looks for the quick tap, signaling his players to move to the right-hand side. Looking for the first score in this game. They change direction. Here's Ori Ben, Lozanzo Matias. He finds a short ball in the frame of Matiari. Perera Matarosa just to the near side. Wood yet again. Takes on a couple of players. Support now. Out to the right-hand side. Here's Tenauri. He gets rid of one. Moniari now, Tenauri does really well. Takes on a couple players with him. And his brother's there with him. And that's Manutea Tenauri. Penalties all the way back here. And the Cape Town Wild Dogs have one player down, but they have a penalty. Alex Wood, again, he's their go-to player. He'll get us started. We need to check on the injured player, of course, for safety reasons. He's getting to his feet, so seems to be okay. One of the brothers, Tenauri, gets up to his feet. Got a lot of goose stepping there. Wild Dogs calling a few of their players. Are they going to opt for a scrum? Oh, a quick tap. It's a quick tap. Wood wants his players close by. He goes up the middle himself. The scrum off, looking to dish it off. Support runners in. This boys under 14 final. This is the first half. No one scored yet. Around the fringes they work. Good skills again. And that's Silla McGrath. Now ball. Big contact. Flying in there was Matua. Ball is still there for Wood to handle. Around the fringes goes the scrum off. And the forwards managed to do well from Belmont Shaw to hold him out. And then hands in at rope time and in from the side. In from the side. Cinco Ramirez must be careful. Looking for a quick tap here for the Wild Dogs. Oh, they go the other side. And that's another big shot comes in. And Hugo Romero driven backwards. Wood's taken out. Yeah, they go. It stays with the Wild Dogs. They dish off nicely yet again. Good hands. Lozano Matias does well to keep it alive. And now wide ball needed for the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Can they exploit this gap on the outside? Penalty hits the deck. Belmont fighting. So loud here at this Vista Hermosa sports field. A kick through, something different. Needed here from the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Chased into the bounce. It's perfect. The score is brilliant. Jesus Estanizo. Silva McGrath gets it done. Wow. Silla McGrath with the vision to kick through for Belmont Shaw has their opening score. It was outstanding. Cape Town Wild Dogs, who put the initial kick through to chase, had them on the front foot. Conversion unsuccessful. It's 5-0 in the boys under 14 final. A tremendous start to get themselves on the board. Jesus Stanislaw Silla-McGrath is the lone try scorer so far in this game in the boys under 14 final. Few moments left in the first half before we go to oranges. 5-0. 3-0 so far, don't forget Belmont Shore. They beat this Wild Dog side 12-5 earlier today, and now they trail by 5. That's the nature of the tennis-side game. Belmont Shore, quick hands there from Hughes. Now looking to go wide, Ivan Rodriguez. Finds Ramirez on that far side. Ramirez has got hot feet. Beats 2 or 3, cuts back in superbly. Cinco Ramirez beats 3 players. Still going, throws a dummy. Ramirez again. He's taking them all on himself. What a player with ball in hand. Now Belmont round the fringes. Momentum's on their side. Williams-Phillips cuts back. There comes Aaron Camacho. Now Luke on the other side. Belmont Short queuing up with a big step off the left foot. Robertson is in there. Belmont continue to bulldoze their way towards the try line. Looking for the response. Opportunities right and left. The arm goes up. 5 meters out, and we go to the pocket as well. Cynical, yellow card. So down to 9 players. A penalty 5 meters out. Belmont Shore must strike now to keep up here with the Wild Dogs. Few minutes in the sim, but a quick tap, here we go. Lafo takes him on the line. The big frame, Mark Lafo gets through and scores. He bulldozes his way in. And the forward gets Belmont Shore on the board. It's 5 apiece in the thrilling final. He's been a handful. There's Mark Lafo. And this time he took them all on himself. He comes up with a wonderful 5 points up. And the kick unsuccessful. Five all in the boys under 14 final. The halftime whistle does sound. We're all tied up here after 10 minutes in the first half. A thrilling final in the boys under 14 division. And it's Belmont Shore 5, the Cape Town Wild Dogs 5, who will take this first place trophy and $500. We'll find out after the break. Stay with us. We'll be back shortly. Gearing up for the second half here in the boys under 14 final. It is 5 apiece. On the right of your screen in white is Belmont Shore from Long Beach, just up the road here in Southern California. And the Cape Town Wild Dogs, well, they're far away from home. Hours and hours of flying, and you still won't be there. The Wild Dogs received this one on the left of your screen. Side that went 2-1 in pool play. They won the semi-finals. In fact, they played Belmont earlier today, lost 12 points to 5. That's how they ended up here. Now they have it on the outside, looking for support. Ruckers arrived there. And Silla McGraw, who scored the lone try for the Wild Dogs, he takes it upfield. And the knock-on has been forced by Belmont Shore. John Jansen and Chris Erasmus, the two coaches from these two great sides. Belmont, extremely talented rugby club, producing many national champions over the years in the different forms of the game. Scrumpy though for William Phillips. Undefeated so far in this event. Can they take this final? Phillips goes blind, takes on a couple of forwards. Silla McGraw's one of those that tries to pinch possession. Very close. Hughes is all over that. Some good stepping. Here it goes. Kadera Yandel. He's full of running. Now to the right-hand side. Lafo scored one in this game already. The bounce ball for Belmont Shore. Now they move it back in field. Here goes Yandel yet again. Yandel beats 2 or 3. Still going. Kadera Yandel scores a scintillating try in the final. He's the difference maker so far. And Belmont Shore go into the lead. Talk about all action just brought onto the field to make that impact. And Kadera Yandel, he flies like Superman. Successful conversion as well. It's 12-5. Belmont with a little bit of breathing room in this boys under 14 final. After this, we keep rolling forward. And we have the under 15 girls last pool game between the Rhinos and Belmont Shore. And the boys under 16 final feature the Rhinos and the Serengeti Elephants. So much to play for here in these 5 different divisions. Hundreds of players on display from all over the globe. And prize money on the line as well. Kick over the top from the Wild Dogs. A bit of a chase towards that touchline. And they'll just slow things down a little bit here for Belmont Shore. Big thanks to our partners Pepper Pod and Pool RX, supporting us over the years in this rugby 10s as we grow the game internationally, and especially here in North America as well. Wide ball for Belmont, not a clean one. Wild Dogs will take this and go back to work. They trail by 7. Wild Dogs coached by Chris Erasmus, former rugby director at Falk School, Potchefstroom in South Africa. Ran the high performance of the Leopards as well in the South African Youth Department. Been a very big part of this rugby 10's expansion throughout the years in South Africa and the United States. Wonderful to have these international coaches work with all these young players who are future stars. Manotea Tenawi in midfield. Here he goes. Whips it across field. And now, nice little switch. Some fancy footwork and then almost losing the feet as they hit the deck. Matuanau is there, arrives. Still to the left it goes. Matiari. And the Wild Dogs get another penalty. And Manuari Tenawi, he wants quick ball from his brother. Wild Dogs with Wong Sung out wide. Arihi Wong Song waits on the right-hand side. And Alexander Wood with a quick tap with the blonde hair. Wild Dogs down by 7. Here we go in midfield. Tenari floats one over the top. Almost a big hit comes in there. And now Hugo Romero hits the deck. Belmont short timed that to perfection. So scrum to Belmont Shore. We talk about all the great things the 10s are doing. Another one is the broadcast commentary program. I've been involved with that with the 10s for this past year. And Sam Brackett is here as one of those students commentating in these games as well. One of the high-performance players. And USA Eagle Training Camp 2024 and 2025. You want to try commentating, make sure you go to rugby10s.com and check out how to apply, how to join the commentary program classes. 3 different levels. And the 3rd level, if you get that far, is on-site commentary. And you'll join me in the booth. A beautiful dummy on the outside. Here we go. Belmont Shore gets to that far side, spinning out of a couple of would-be tacklers. That's Brandon Robertson. A real nuisance with a red headgear of his. Belmont again, the wave after wave. Oh, that's beautiful hands. Finally whipped out wide again. Now looking to pick it up on the outside. Belmont beat 1-2. That's Yandel. And dropped down to Cinco Ramirez. He's frustrated with that. He throws the ball to the ground. He knows there's an opportunity. Gone and begging. They lead 12-5. The time starts ticking away in this under-14 final. Next weekend, Friday and Sunday, we're back here again. Different teams, a lot of familiar faces as well for another fun weekend of Rugby 10's Youth Invitational action. And then August 1st and 3rd, the men's and women's R10 Invitationals. They will take place. 2 brilliant match days, which all lead up to the Rugby 10's Championship. November 22, 26, 29. We'll have youth social tournament as well as our main championship event. A big kick down the field by the Cape Town Wild Dogs, and underneath it there is Robertson. Brandon Robertson beats 1. He goes on the outside, throws a couple of dummies, finds support, cutting back in superbly. That's Aaron Camacho. Belmont keep their width. One goes back to collect. Mahuka's there. Finds Lafo. Lafo changes direction superbly. What a well-balanced runner, Mark Lafo. Looking for the offload if he can get one. Finds support in Robertson, who's thrown to the deck. Belmont with numbers on the left-hand side. They keep it tight though with their forwards. A pick and drive. One more score and we'll have them nicely in front. They're already up by 7. The bounce ball again. The umbrella defense from the Wild Dogs is good, but now they try to get on the outside. There's Belmont Shore using the hot feet and tremendous speed from Ramirez. Oh, beautiful pass over the top. Belmont Shore will score yet again. It's stunning work. Kadera Yandel has a second in the final. He's electric, but wonderful work in the lead-up. Ramirez was key, so was Robertson and Lafo. He got them going. Belmont Shore with their 3rd try in the final. Kick sails over, it's 19-5. Converted try lead for Belmont Shore. And the Wild Dogs coming back into this game. We will have to see, because this Belmont team is so well coached by John Jansen, team manager Lupe Lolasiapua has done wonderful work as well, making sure everything is organized, everybody's on time and ready to go. Deep kick to the Cape Town Wild Dogs, received here from Manuari Tenari. He puts the kick in, but it just gives position back here to Brandon Robertson, who's so dangerous with ball in hand, the fullback. 1-on-1, stutters the first, goes around the second. Robertson's creating magic again. This time the Wild Dogs are pile in, and it's a beautiful pinch this time. Tenari gets involved. This time he keeps it in hand. He drifts across field, floats a nice ball. That is scooped up though on the other side. Thrown out to the deck is Yandel, who loses this one. That was a big shot on the Belmont winger. Penalty called towards the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Thrown down to the ground there was Yandel and Ari Ben Lozano Matias. He taps and goes quickly. They're now down by 2 converted tries, but there's a late shot come in, and there will be another yellow card thrown here. Belmont will be down to 9. And it was a massive hit from Cameron Faitoa. So we'll sit and watch for the next 2 minutes. As this final has Belmont in front 19-5. Wood gets his pass away for the Wild Dogs. Carried and driven down in the tackle. That's Silla McGrath. And Nauri tries to throw the one-handed pass. It drifts forward, and it gives an opportunity for Aaron Camacho to dive on this one. So not working out there for the Wild Dogs. And it looks like at this moment in time, our first champion of the day could be Belmont Shaw in this boys under 14 final. They'll take $500 back to the club to use for kit or travel or any other expenses as they continue to travel within the United States as these teams play against some brilliant sides all over the country. But what a festival we have here at the Rugby 10's Youth Invitational. Mixed play coming up later today. Make sure you stay tuned for that if you haven't seen it yet. It is a phenomenal world first where the boys and girls from the different age groups combine together on the same field at different halves, and the points continue. If your women's team have you 10-0 lead, you take that into your second half, and you have one half to put on as much points as you can with $1,000 on the line as well. Belmont Shaw, they know that time is running out, and so they hoof it back here to Robertson, and he kicks this one out. And that's the full-time whistle. Belmont Shaw, glorious. Boys under 14 final. 19-5. They are the champions who won $500 and a trophy. Presentations will happen at the end of today, about 5:30 local time. Congratulations to Belmont Shaw. Absolutely sleek sensations.
Well, hello and welcome. It's the Rugby 10's Youth Invitational, as we just witnessed on the screen. The Belmont Shaw under 14 boys, the winners in their division, and so wonderful to see the spirit, the passion, the joy on those young faces, winning the first trophy in the Rugby 10's Youth Invitational. Wonderful scenes indeed. Well, leading up next for the girls under 15 division, where San Clemente Rhinos will go up against the Belmont Shaw under 15 girls. My name is Charles van Vollenhoven, and an absolute pleasure to be with you in the commentary box. It's been